Hello lovelies, welcome back. My name is Tarina and today I'll be taking you through a really nice gentle flow just to ease into your day or your evening whenever you decide to do this class. You shouldn't need any props, but as always, if you want to grab some and have them beside you, absolutely fine. When you're ready, we're going to start in our Shavasana today, everyone's favourite pose. So making your way onto your back, have those feet nice and wide, maybe as wide as the mat. The hands come even wider, palms facing upwards. Really take this time to allow yourself to sink into your mat, maybe having a shuffle around to find a nice, comfortable stillness. Let's start to make that breath nice and conscious. Taking a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. 3 more. 2. Last one. Really nice. And then slowly start to make your way so the hands reach nice and far overhead. Have a big old stretch throughout the whole body. Really point those toes, stretch through the hands. Nice, and once you're ready, slowly start to bend those knees so they can come towards the chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze, allowing the spine to press even harder into your mat. Option to make those legs go nice and wide, grabbing hold of the outside edges of the feet, finding your happy baby, starting to open up and waken up those hips. You have the option to press into the soles of the feet a little bit harder so you can encourage those knees to come towards the mat, but it's absolutely fine if you want to take more of a passive happy baby here. So you're not actively pulling those legs closer, you're just holding them up to take a little bit more weight off of the legs. You don't have to engage that much. Just take a few more breaths here. Option to keep the eyes closed. Paying extra attention to that breath today. Last one. Nice. When you're ready, close the knees in slightly so you can grab hold of the backs of the thighs. This may be the hands, or you can wrap the arms around, pressing them closer towards the chest. You can relax the shins down, they don't have to be parallel. And then slowly start to rotate the ankles. You can go whatever way you like, we're going to even out in a moment. Really rotate them. You might find that there are some clicks happening in the body, in the ankle joint. And once you're ready, once you've done your last one in that direction, slowly start to go the opposite way. This might feel really weird. Really taking your time to warm up some parts of the body that we don't usually tend to take our time to do. Last one. Really nice. And then release the hands overhead. Keep the knees up. And then we're going to slowly start to rotate the hips outwards, down, and then back up. Again, using this time to wake up our joints, bring some mobility into the body without doing too much work. So if you want to make these circles really small, again, absolutely fine. Take this time to find what works for you today. Or if you might want to take them slightly bigger and potentially start engaging the core, again, you have the option to do that as well. After your last one, let's go the opposite way. So you're going down and out this time. Again, you go as small or as big, as fast or as slow as you need. Just keep paying attention to your breath. Keep returning to it, trying to keep it nice and deep and steady. Last one. Once you've brought those knees back, let's find another happy baby. This time, maybe have a little bit of a rock from side to side. And then extend that left leg long down the mat. Keep the right leg hugged in. Use the left hand to guide the right leg over the body. Let's find our supine twist. It doesn't have to reach the floor. You want to try to keep the right shoulder pressed into the mat as much as you can. An option to take your gaze over that right shoulder. It doesn't have to be a deep supine twist here, so there's no need to force that knee down or force the ribs and the hips to go in two different directions. Just allow gravity to do a lot of the work in today's practice. 2 more breaths. And slowly bring that leg back into center. As you do, picking up that left leg. So you're going to catch the ankle, the right ankle rests on the left thigh. Open up that right hip so the knee is dropping towards the bottom of the mat. You can stay here. If you want a little bit more opening or more stretch in the hips today, you can start to guide those palms behind the left thigh, pulling that foot closer to the body as you keep pushing that right knee out. Again, feel free to keep the eyes closed here. You might even find you're able to bring that breath even deeper, even slower. Last one. Nice. If you had hold of the back of the thigh, release that and then slowly start to shift that right leg over a little bit more. So you're trying to get the 2 knees in line with each other. This may be enough for you today. If it's not, feel free to grab hold of the shins or the ankles and guide the legs closer in towards the body. Be mindful of your knees here. If you find any pinching or any pins and needles, please do come out a little bit. Otherwise, enjoy opening up the hips and the outside edges of the thighs. Squeezing into the body again. Don't force this too much. It's more like a gentle guide. Last one. Gently release those legs, unravel the legs so you can find another happy baby. Every time you come back to a happy baby, see if you notice a little bit of difference in the hips. Notice if they're a tiny bit more open. Let's do that on the left side. So this time extending right leg down the mat and then gently guiding that left leg with the right hand across the body. Maybe your gaze comes over that left shoulder or option to close the eyes down. Again, enjoy gravity doing the work for you here. Maybe even bring a slight smile to the mouth. Last breath. Gently bring that leg back into center. As you do, start to pick that right foot off the floor, closer into the body, so you can find your figure four. Again, pressing that left leg out, so it's externally rotating that hip. Maybe this is enough. If you've done so on the other side, see if you can reach those hands behind the right thigh. And just guide that foot a little bit closer in towards the body. Open up all the way down the outside edge of that left leg. Last one. And then gently releasing that thigh if you had hold of it, shifting that left leg over, trying to get the knees in line. You don't have to be in line, but that's where you're edging towards. Again, option to stay here, otherwise see if you can slide those hands down the shins. Guide the legs a tiny bit closer in towards the body. Allow yourself to relax into these poses. So take extra care to not hold on to any muscles that you do not need to hold on to. Last one. Gently release those legs if you had hold of it. Unravel them. Let's find a happy baby. Those legs should hopefully feel a little bit more even now that we've done both sides. And when you're ready, bring the knees closer together, grabbing hold of the outside of the underneath of the thighs, apologies. And you have the options to take a few rocks up and down the spine. We're going to make our way to a ragdoll position. So if you don't want to take these rocks, feel free to slowly make your way to coming towards the top of the mat, standing and then folding over gently. One more rock to bring us to standing. And lift that bum up towards the ceiling. Grab hold of each elbow. Have a nice sway from side to side. Decompress the spine. Really allow it to hang nice and heavy over the legs. Then gently bring the feet a little bit closer together so you can move that right foot over the left foot. So you're crossing it over. Keep hanging heavy. This might feel really weird as you're opening up, particularly that left leg. If this is too hard to hold as a balance, feel free to just release the hands down towards the floor, or maybe one down towards the floor. Take what's comfortable for you. Have a gentle bend in the knees if you need to. Last one. And then on your next inhale, drop the hands so you can lift the torso up, reach them overhead, grab hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Once you have, reach over towards the left. Have a nice gentle side bend. Coming back up with the torso, release the feet so you'll come into your normal Tadasana. Swap the hands over, so this time the right hand is grabbing hold of the left wrist. And then move that left foot so it's over the right. Take an inhale. As you exhale, folding down, take your time. This is a little bit weird on the legs, so no need to rush this, and then find your ragdoll. Again, option to release the hands down towards the mat or the shin. Hanging out here. Last one. Gently release the left leg so you're standing parallel again. Dropping the hands down towards the floor. Start to roll up through the spine, taking as long as you need to. Nice. Once you have, let's take a few rolls of the shoulders. So bring the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Opening up the shoulders, maybe even getting into the neck and the upper back. Feel free to exaggerate this movement, or again, make it really small. It's completely up to you and how your shoulders feel today, and how much energy you have today. After your last one in that direction, let's go the opposite way. Last one. Nice. Bring the shoulders back to neutral. Interlace the fingers in front of you. Press the palms away from you so the palms are facing forward so they can reach up overhead. Relax the shoulders as much as you can. Have a big stretch. Even maybe open up those ribs as much as you need to. And option to start taking a tiny bit of a back bend. And coming back up to standing, lower those hands down towards heart center. Option to start to close the eyes down. Give yourself a nice big thank you for taking today's class, for allowing yourself the time and the space to move, to connect with yourself, to find your breath. When you're ready, bowing the head down. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you soon.